Hey collective, welcome guys. I hope your morning is going great so far. So what we got today, we're going to use these wisdom oracle cards for you. It'll sort of set the tone for the read, and then we'll use the rider deck to come along and clarify what's going on. So what is going on? What's going on for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective today? Wisdom oracle deck. We got this one that popped out. Unfinished symphony. So you might still be dealing with some unfinished business from some area of your life. Time for a nap. It's like self-care, man. You need to start looking after yourself with whatever's going on. Whatever this is, it's weighing heavy on you. This one wanted to pop out too. Message in a bottle. You might be about to hear some news, or you might have just gotten some news. That's what this message in a bottle represents. It can also speak to opportunity on the way. Oh, perfect. Serendipity. Man. So luck is on your side here, guys. Feel like there might be a chain of events starting here that's going to take you to something good. Loyal heart. This might be what's involved here. We might be dealing with maybe a heartbreak from the past, or maybe something in the future is going to take us to a loyal heart. I want to know a little bit more about this. I want to pull a couple more of these cards. Feel like a couple more need to pop out. We got a few here. Let's use these guys. The fates. Perfect. So there are bigger forces at work here in your story, guys. There's something going on behind the scenes. Exchanging gifts. I feel like somebody else is going to be involved in this, exchanging gifts. I might plunk this guy up top here. Who is this coming into your life who has something to offer you? Is this a loyal heart? Is this what's coming in your future? Thinker. Interesting. This thinker is tied to time for a nap. Taking time for yourself. Taking time for self-care. Maybe doing some thinking, doing some meditating. Finding some clarity in a situation. Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands does represent new beginnings. It can speak to passion too, guys. It can speak to a new life. It might be time for a new chapter. Time for a fresh start. Time to embrace a passion. We have the Empress. See this Empress, when I look at her, I actually see the word you in my mind. So I feel like this is a chapter in which you are going to be coming into your Empress power. You're going to be coming into this energy. So you're not 100% there yet. There might be still some healing that has to happen, or some other elements that need to fall into place for you. But this is the direction that you're moving into. On the Death card, it represents endings and transitions. And that's part of this unfinished symphony, this chapter coming to an end. We're starting something new, but there's something going on here that's behind the scenes. Is like whatever this was, and the cards might tell me a little bit further in, whatever this was that came to an end, this was actually extremely important that it happened. It's like a marker on your path of where you're supposed to go. Having the Fates card show up is extremely important, guys. The King of Wands. This King of Wands can be somebody who's very passionate, who's very driven, who's very ambitious. He could be somebody who's attractive, somebody who has sort of those leadership qualities. So I'm going to pull a few more cards because I want to know if he's related to the Ace of Wands, and it's actually speaking to somebody who you're about to meet, a new beginning with a King of Wands. Or if this is speaking to something from the past. I feel like it's tied to the Ace of Wands though. The High Priestess, so she can represent secrets. She can represent that spiritual side of things. She's tied to fate. She's tied to fate and this everything happening for a reason. And like there's still some unknown elements here which are tied to serendipity. It's going to feel like luck. It's going to feel like a chain of lucky events that happen. But each one is interconnected, and it is not by chance. Not at all. There are other forces at work here that are bringing this about in your life. The Eight of Pentacles. And this is part of why we have the Empress in reverse too. So the Eight of Pentacles is like the Apprentice card. It's this learning, this hard working. It's like this is a time for learning. There's still things that have to happen here. There's still elements that have to fall into place to make all of this come clear to you. Not Three of Cups. The Three of Cups does represent happiness and celebration. It's coming though. This is a card that's going to be turned upright in the future. It's going to be turned upright when this Eight of Pentacles goes upright, when this Empress turns upright, this is all part of your new chapter. So things are getting lined up. We're lining up what's coming. The fates are lining up what's coming. A higher power is setting it all up for you. You're just going to need to step into it. And part of that is going to be taking time to look after yourself, taking time to meditate. It might even be studying or some sort of learning something new, which might be a passion to you. Or it might be connected into you taking care of yourself, some sort of self-care, maybe getting healthy, maybe working out, some sort of something. And this, guys, this might actually be where you run into this King of Wands. This might be one of those critical parts on your path. He might be somebody who offers you some advice, who offers you some direction in this, in whatever this thing is that you're going to pursue that's going to help to make you healthier. It's like he's already there. This is something he's doing. He's sort of living that part of his life. You're looking to move into that part of your life. So you're seeking advice from someone. You're seeking help. And this is where you happen to meet. Guys, I'm not kidding. This is a big one. Justice. Justice does bring balance. And you know what? You might be waiting for some sort of justice too. This might be connected to your unfinished symphony. And this might be why you haven't met this King of Wands yet, because you're still dealing with something from the past. You're still waiting to sever ties from something, or working through severing ties, you know, processing emotions. It takes time. It takes time to heal your hurt when shit happens. And whatever this is, that might be part of it. There's some sort of healing that has to be done. There's some sort of justice that has to come about, some finality that's going to allow you to move forward into a new chapter. This Five of Wands, or Five of Cups too, it is almost always a warning to me, this card. Not to get so stuck in the negative things that are going on, in hurt, in grief, in loss, so much so that you can't see the blessings around you. You can't see positive opportunity, because there is opportunity here that is going to be coming. And it's going to be with someone. It's going to be some kind of loyal heart. And guys, I'm not saying that for sure this is going to be romance. For some of you, I feel like this is definitely going to be a romance. For others, this might be a very deep emotional connection with someone, a friendship, something that's going to be very rewarding and very long lasting. It's going to be like a deep bond that you're going to create with another person. This is going to be a wonderful person to have in your life. Whether it's romantic or not, this is going to bring a lot of benefits to you. So right now, I feel like you're dealing with some sort of ill health too. And you guys, it might even tie into justice and what you're waiting for justice for. It might be an injury. It might be some sort of ill health, and you're having to sort of go through the court system. And maybe this is something that was done to you, or it was some sort of an accident that somebody else is having to take responsibility for because maybe it was their fault or whatever. Because I feel like justice is part of it. And this might be, oh guys, and that would make so much sense then. With this, take a nap and taking care of yourself and getting healthier. If this is something that you're healing from and you're having to seek some sort of services and being able to recoup and to get healthy again. Because this is, I feel like that's where you're going to wind up meeting this King of Wands. I feel like he's going to be a big part of this. He's someone who's already sort of living this life, who can provide this advice and this help to you. And it's like going to become a passion for you. It's going to help you to come into this Empress energy that you're destined to be a part of. And that's why the fates are working. They're helping to bring you to your Empress destiny. We have the Star card there. And it's like this clarity that you're going to find. I don't want to say like dream come true, but definitely clarity. Whatever it is gives you hope. So I feel like that's something that you might even be lacking right now. Because maybe you're waiting, maybe you're with this ill health and waiting for justice. You're having days of doubt and you're really struggling to have that hope. But I feel like this person is going to help to contribute to that. This person is going to sort of turn that half empty glass into half full. Like this person's got some like mega infectious optimism that is totally going to be transferred over to you. It's going to be like a new lease on life, looking at things in a new way. And then I swear to God, I had stacked the fucking deck, guys. I swear to God. And then I pulled the Fool card, and the Fool card represents having a new perspective, looking at the world in a new way, as this is what this person's going to be for you. And that's why I said for some of you, this might not be romance, but this person is going to have one hell of an impact on your life. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful impact. It's going to change the way that you look at things. It's going to change the way that you live your life, and finding happiness and optimism and health. And that Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is like an emotional offering, because that's part of what this relationship is going to be too. Whether it's romantic or not, there's going to be that emotional element to it where you're able to deeply connect with this person, and it's emotionally rewarding. I think they're going to help you see that you have options too. I feel like right now you feel we're having trouble having hope. We're feeling really shitty. We might be in ill health and healing, and you're just feeling like fucking stuck, waiting for justice, waiting for some sort of something to open up where you can find services that are going to help you to get healthy again, that are going to help you in moving forward. So I feel like you're waiting. You're freaking waiting for options. You're waiting for something to open up. This king is part of these options. A path. He's going to offer you a path. He's going to offer you not just friendship, not just some sort of an emotional connection, but also a new direction and a new lease on life. And we have the Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands is about changing. It's about moving. It's about moving on. Sometimes he can speak to actually physically moving. For some of you, this might even be part of your journey, looking for housing. This might be something that he helps with, but he is going to help you to move on and move forward. Right now, you're feeling stuck. We're waiting for justice. Justice coming around is going to make a big difference. It's going to play a part in meeting this King of Wands. Like I said, it's all going to feel like luck. It's all going to feel like random lucky things that happen. It'll be like one good thing that then leads to another good thing, to another good thing. It's going to be like a chain reaction. And it's going to wind up taking you to this new loyal heart. Someone who has something to give to you, but also you're going to have something to give to them. And that's why a relationship forms. And like I said, for some of you, it's going to be romance. For others, it's not. For others, it's just going to be a deep friendship that's going to be extremely rewarding on both ends, guys. One absolutely beautiful reading. I do see beautiful, wonderful things coming your way. So hang in there. Hang in there. I know you're having trouble with hope right now. You're having maybe trouble with health. Take care of yourself as best you can. Try and stay optimistic. The fates are working. The powers that be are working to bring something to you with this message in a bottle that's going to help to turn things around for you and set off this chain of events that's going to take you to a better place and help to change your perspective on life. Alrighty, guys. Much love, and please look after yourselves. Alrighty, have a great rest of your day. Take care, guys.